Hi everyone, my name is Trina King. My father is Johnny King, and his father was James Hebrew King. And I'm sitting here, oh, I'm sorry, today is Monday, June the 6th, 2016. And I'm sitting here with my Uncle Earl. And I know in one of the bloopers of one of the videos I did previously, I had mentioned that my grandfather's name was James Earl King, but in fact, it's James Hebrew King, so I had to correct myself. This is my uncle who's James Earl King, okay? And his father is James Hebrew King. So anyway, we're sitting here and we're just going to talk a little bit, you guys. There is something that he just made a very distinct correction on, and that has to do with the first two children that Mary Alice had, right, Uncle Earl? She had two kids. Okay, so Mary Alice Farrell, who was born in 1876 through 1971, she was my great grandmother. And so, Uncle Earl, you were saying that she had the two kids, and you were talking about who married who. You mind telling us again about that?
Hattie King. Hattie King, she married William King.
So Mary had two girls. She had Dora and Hattie Cannon. So Hattie Cannon married William King, and William King was
my granddad.
William King was Uncle Earl's grandfather. Okay, and so when William King married Hattie Cannon, they had how many children did they have together?
3.
They had 3 children. Who were those 3 children?
That was James King and Willie King and
Aunt Mamie.
Yeah, Aunt Mamie.
So Aunt Mamie was the only girl.
No.
Out of that union, out of the 3. Okay, so Aunt Mamie was the only girl out of the 3. And I was just telling Uncle Earl.
We had another aunt named my great aunt. She named Mamie too.
Oh, so that's right. We had a great aunt that she lived. You talking about Aunt Mamie that lived in Grifton?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, how did you come in there? Cause that was her sister.
Aunt Mamie was whose sister?
Her sister, Dora and Hattie.
So Aunt Mamie Lee Farrell is who he's referring to. Aunt Mamie Lee Farrell was Dora and Hattie Cannon's sister. Is what you're saying?
They must have had they didn't have the same dad or something else.
I think that's the case. I think cousin Elsie had mentioned something in another video that Mary Eliza, which is how they refer to cousin my great grandmother Mary Alice Farrell, that Mary Alice Farrell had more than one marriage, and out of the first marriage she had Dora and Hattie.
Oh.
Those are her first children. So I think then, to your point, that Mamie Lee Farrell might have been a result of the second.
Yeah, it must have been because said Bob and Oscar Farrell too.
So who are Bob and Oscar Farrell?
They was Aunt Mamie and them brothers and sisters. They were brothers.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you saying Ossie 08? I'm sorry. Bear with me. I'm learning, you guys. This is some deep stuff. Are we saying that Ossie Farrell was a brother?
Yeah.
Okay.
They had a son named Ossie.
Oh, they had a son named Ossie.
Aunt Mamie and them brothers, and they had one named Bob.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We got some children in age now. I know the girl was named Jean, but she died. Elsie knows Jean though, cause they right down the group.
Cousin Elsie knows Jean.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I forget the boy name.
Okay.
They live right there in a trailer behind George, and they had that stone house over there. They have a trailer back over there. Jean and them live.
They did. Okay. And you said so Jean, it would be Mamie Lee Farrell's, would have been her sister?
Jean is Bob's daughter. Aunt Mamie's brother. See, Jean is Bob's daughter.
Okay.
They had Bob and Oscar Farrell. We call him my good man.
Why'd you call him a good man?
It was his nickname, my good man. So I always say everybody my good man.
Well, he would say that when he addressed people, he would address them that way, my good man.
He said, my good man.
So how would he address the females?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay. So what other information do you have on the as pertains to the lineage? But that's kind of what we're focused on from your father's side. And again, your father was James Hebrew King. And so, any more details you want to share regarding?
They want for the three of them, and my daddy, they want for three of them. That's him and there were two girls. And Aunt Rose Lee.
Okay. Okay. So we're saying a total of 5 children then.
No, this ain't this ain't the other side. This on my daddy's side.
Right.
William, and my daddy, he had a sister.
Okay.
He had 2 sisters.
That
was on the Kings.
Okay. So he had 2 sisters on the king side.
He had 2 sisters.
Your granddaddy had 2 sisters.
Yeah. Aunt Rosalie and Aunt Anna.
Aunt Rosalie and Aunt Anna.
Yeah, Rosalie Brown and Anna Barton.
Those were the 2 sisters of Granddaddy James Hebrew King, which is your father, James Hebrew King. Okay.
No, Granddaddy William King.
William King.
No, his sisters.
Okay, so let me repeat, you guys, because I don't want to be.
The one for 3 of my daddy, man. That was him and Willie and
Aunt
Mamie Lee. Yeah.
Right, but William had how many siblings? William King.
The one with 3 of them.
It was only 3 of them.
2 girls and 1 boy.
2 girls and 1 boy, and again, those 2 girls' names were
Aunt Rosalie and Aunt Mamie.
Aunt Rosalie and another.
Aunt Rosalie and Aunt Anna.
Aunt Rosalie and Aunt Anna. And who was the guy? The guy that was the 3rd person that William was the 3rd. William was the 3rd. Okay.
Yeah, that's his sisters.
Those were his siblings. Okay, you guys. So bear with me. I'm just trying to make sure that this is all clear. And you guys, obviously, since you're playing and listening to it, you get it. But here I am having a discussion, and it's not all necessarily jiving and registering immediately because there's so many names. I wish you guys could see all these names in this book. Oh my gosh. So okay, all right. So we have various Mamies, as you guys can tell, within the family. We have various Mamies, and trying to understand where we all fit in is something that's very critical. So. That's what we're doing here. And Uncle Earl, you out of your parents, and so with Grandma Ruby and Granddaddy, who's James Hebrew King, you are the 2nd oldest, or you're the 1st oldest out of their union, right? So Uncle Earl's the 1st oldest. He's the oldest out of their union. Okay, so again, out of the union of my grandfather and his wife, who was Ruby King, which happens to be my Uncle Earl's mother. So, out of that union, Uncle Earl here is the oldest. So he's looking at the book right now. I'm telling you guys, the book that he's looking at is very thick, it's very detailed, and it kind of lays out how we all are related. It goes with the lineage. And so for the Kings, I'm trying to really, go a little bit deeper, because our aspect is something that I didn't have all the details for. So that's what we're trying to do now. And we're getting videos of pretty much everyone. So everyone in the family, the Carnegies, the Battles, the Carnegies, the Pierces, the Pharaohs, and the Kings. It's not just videos about the Kings. So just letting you guys know, if you haven't been recorded as of yet, trust me, I'm getting around to you. Okay, so that's the objective. So at this particular juncture, we're going to conclude this particular video. Uncle Earl is going through the pages, and that seems to really have his attention right now, and I'm not going to interrupt that anymore. So I look forward to communicating with you guys soon. We're going to say bye, Uncle Earl.
Bye.